All right, if this isn't one of the strangest crossovers the Division 2 has ever had, I don't know what is. I used to play Dead by Daylight religiously, so I'm very familiar with the game. I will give you guys a quick
You're welcome to
breakdown for
use the
those of you
bathroom
that
too.
don't know exactly what it is, but how they decided to tie it into the Division, a horror game in the summer. I mean, maybe for Halloween, sure, but yeah, this is one I didn't see coming. Before that, I want to quickly say thank you to everybody who replied to my community posts on YouTube and on the one on X, aka Twitter, about my mom. uh, yes, I went out of town to go see her in the hospital. Um, Long story short, right now her heart and her lungs are working at 50% capacity. She's hooked up to a ton of machines. Surgery is this week. I don't know what the outcome is going to be. She can't sit for more than 3 minutes. She's not allowed to walk. She was very frail. So the next little while might be quite challenging. I don't know what that will mean in terms of content, but if uploads are irregular, now you'll know why. And for those of you that didn't know this was going on, well, now you do. So, but yeah, thank you to everybody that reached out. Okay, let's check out this Dead by Daylight pass and brand new global event. By the way, if you can hear the fan in the background, I'm terribly sorry, but it is excruciatingly hot already. So 1,000 premium credits. So, for the paid version of this, just like any other event pass, that's how much it costs. You don't have to do it, of course, if you don't want to. I can see a lot of people probably skipping this, as a lot of this stuff won't be tactical. So tier one, we've got the Oni mask, we've got the jacket and a pair of gloves. We've got the Oni backpack charm. Looks like the eyes glow. That's pretty cool. Then we've got the Death Slinger, who shoots a rifle in Dead by Daylight. The Oni is this kind of massive, gigantic. I forget how tall he is, like 10 foot tall. Samurai, and has this. He collects your blood, and that powers him up, and he can chase you across the map at lightning speed and smash you down with a huge hammer. Absolutely wild killer. So Deathslinger hat, then we got the Deathslinger headgear. I actually like that a lot. Then we have an exotic cache. I'm gonna go downwards, another exotic cache. Then we've got the Deathslinger hat for your backpack trophy, Deathslinger uniform and gloves. And yes, he does have a brace on his leg, so he's a bit slower, hence the weapon. There's his shoes. Then we've got the Oni's pants. After that, we've got the Trapper. Nice. Trapper's gloves. That is blood and whatnot. Then we have the Trapper's machete for a backpack trophy. I actually really like that. That's on the paid track. Darn it. Huntress's pants. Huntress's it says shoes, but that's her nasty feet. Looks like they got cleaned up a bit. Dead by Daylight. They're gross. All right, then we have the Trapper shirt. We have the Trapper mask. I actually have this in real life. I am not kidding. Hand on a Bible, swear to God, I have this in real life. Signed by the dev team when they first came out years ago. I was a massive fan of Dead by Daylight and a huge, like, I played it religiously. Okay, then we've got the Huntress's axe. That's free. That's her backpack trophy. There is her bunny looking mask. She hums while she's hunting for survivors to kill. Then we've got the trapper boots and his pants. So the stuff I want is on the paid track. But yeah, for those of you that don't know, quick summary, there's more to it, but Dead by Daylight, you have one killer against four survivors. The survivors get pulled into this dark realm by the entity. You have to power up four different generators scattered across different maps that you will play on. If you get all four generators powered up before the killer kills you, Then the exit gates will power up. You have to then open the gates and get out. That's basically the short version. There's builds with perks and add-ons and all kinds of stuff for both the killer and the survivor. The killer, once they find a survivor, they'll hit them with a basic attack with whatever their weapon is. There's different licenses all the way from currently Jason Voorhees to Stranger Things, the TV show. Yes, and then Vecna from World of Warcraft. There's the one from Stranger Things, but then there's another one too that does a bunch of magic stuff. Aliens franchise is in here. Um, Resident Evil is in there. You name it. Dead by Daylight has done some sort of crossover with everybody. So they're kind of the top dog in their genre. There's other games that have come out, but none have kind of stood the test of time, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We have the upcoming Halloween game in September. We'll see how that does, but Michael Myers, he's already in there as well. So, but yeah, that's the game in a short summary. I'm probably not doing it all that much justice, but it is a lot of fun. A steep learning curve with all of the new perks and add-ons with the additions of new killers and survivors added into the mix, and then learning the different map layouts and whatnot. So yeah. So I digress. It's a fun game. All right, we have a new global event as well. So I did quickly toggle this on, as I do always. We also have extra Shepherd XP times 3. Rage Harvest. So hostile factions are stealing your health to build Overheal, but harvesting it fuels your rage, turning enemy health regeneration and damage bonuses into your ultimate source of power. So this is available for 1 week, and let's check out the rewards. So typical stuff here, season cash, and ooh, I like this. Okay, so I will be going after the stars. I'll give you a quick farming method to earn stars, at least 1 star every 3 minutes. I'll get to that in a moment. Now, this mask here is a kind of a crossover of a different version of the Trapper mask that's in Dead by Daylight and kind of a Hunter mask. So I love that. Yes, Dead by Daylight is flooded with cosmetics as well. So, okay, that is really, really cool. I'm going to be chasing after that. Hopefully, this global event is fun and refreshing. I would like that to be the case. Now, this event here is here for 2 weeks, the Dead by Daylight crossover event. The way you're going to earn XP is the same way you earn season XP. So, do your priority objectives, try to do some strongholds on heroic, any of your journey missions that you can complete that don't require you to have any perks or anything active, like this one here. I have to level up uh, Penuma one more time. So anything like that you can still earn, because whenever a global event is activated, as you know, your seasonal modifiers get deactivated. All right. I'm terribly sorry for the cough. I don't know. I haven't felt well since I got back. So first things first, what you're going to want to do for this farming method, I've told many people this in the past, but for anybody new, go to your global settings. If you want to maximize your XP, put your global difficulty on heroic. Global directives, turn all of these on, and then you're going to head up here to the National Bond Armory. You can complete this mission in roughly 3 minutes. Some people can do it even faster, but at the bare minimum, you're going to earn a shade level and a global event star every 3 minutes. The key to staying in the mission is when you get to the exit doors, do not exit the mission. Instead, go back into your menu, go to Events Timeline, go to the global event, and then you're going to turn it off and then turn it back on again. That will reset the mission while you are in it, allowing you to rinse and repeat the mission until you get bored of it. And if you have multiple characters, then you can spread out how much time you spend in there over the course of the week if you choose to. But yeah, every 3 minutes you'll get at least 1 star and a shade level. So trust me, it's worth doing. No, you will not get into any trouble at all. Then you can spend all of your global event stars here at the vendor, get material caches, exotic caches. It is totally up to you what you want to spend them on. I typically go for the material caches, but there's legacy season caches as well, optimization caches, named item caches, and all that good stuff. So, but yeah, so there is the current update. If you want to see what the missions are for escalation, we'll take a quick peek. Art Museum, the Zoo, Camp White Oak, Pentagon Depot. Wow, long missions. What's here for today? Please remember that the gear that's dropping, depending on what day of the week you watch this, will be different. So Channelite, Murakami, Royal Works, LMGs, and Marksman Rifles. Okay. And then proto caches, we've got gloves, pistols, and then the random cache. Alrighty, so there you have it. There is the current breakdown for this week in the Division 2. Let me know if you're going to be purchasing the pass down below. Sorry. And what do you think of this crossover event with Dead by Daylight? I'm still kind of in shock. I could see myself running around with a few of these things on, but rocking a cosmetic from Dead by Daylight with a shade watch and my arm patch. It's just I don't know, maybe for Halloween this wouldn't feel so off and weird. I know a lot of people would most likely prefer Rainbow Six or Ghost Recon, Far Cry, something else in the Ubisoft universe, Splinter Cell even, but yeah, they went with Dead by Daylight. I'm a fan of the game, so it doesn't really bother me. Anyhow, that's it for me for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you could be so kind, drop a like on the video. Consider subscribing for more Division 2 and Resurgence content. Let's hit that 25k goal. That would mean the absolute world to me. Links for Twitter, Discord, all that good stuff are down in the description. And other than that, I will see you in another video trying out the brand new global event. So until then, enjoy, agents. Oh, don't forget, Twitch drops are live. So head on over to your favorite streamer, put Twitch on, make sure your accounts are linked. Get yourself some free stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one, like I said before.